In a cave, somewhere, is a severed mummified head. If you remove your own head and replace it with a severed mummified one, you will be imbued with immeasurable, arcane power. Yeah, that's the end. What, were you expecting more? Nope, that's the end. Happy Halloween, everybody! No, but seriously, there is more. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is the Shadow-Reader. I know as far as Halloween specials go, this really isn't much. Lately, I've had a lot of personal things going on, and I just recently started a new job, which I like very much, but it is rather time-consuming. So I haven't really had a lot of time to record creepypastas lately, which is why my schedule has pretty much gone out the window. I would really like to get back to my regular Wednesday, Sunday schedule, or even just upload regularly on one of those days, but I just haven't found the balance to be able to record and work and deal with personal stress yet. So I'm working on getting back to some kind of regular schedule, but I just don't know when that's going to be yet. So that's why I've just got this smaller creepypasta for you guys today on Halloween. I hope it's something you guys enjoy, and I really hope that you guys are all having a great day and that you all had a great month. I really hope that I'm back to providing regular content soon. So, thank you all for subscribing. Thank you for being amazing viewers and fans. Like, you guys have been really awesome, so thank you all very much, and I really hope you guys enjoy this pasta today. Have a great Halloween. When I was young, I had the worst luck making friends. Not for the regular reasons. I wasn't much different than the other kids in my neighborhood, and I wasn't too weird, or at least I wasn't back then. No, I was actually pretty normal, until that one Halloween night when my luck changed. For my costume that year, I wore a box wrapped in tinfoil. There were blinking lights and buttons glued on the front, and a plastic laser gun. I was a serious robot death machine. Humans beware. My mother took pictures, then followed me out onto the street as I began making my rounds. Everything went fine until we reached Mr. O'Connell's house. Like us, Mr. O'Connell was new in town. I still picture him as old, but he was probably only middle-aged. He must have been rich, too, because he was handing out fistfuls of full-sized candy bars, and news spread quickly that his house was the place to go. When I got there and spoke the magic words, he handed over the goods, but he didn't look very cheerful about it. For someone giving away full-sized candy bars, he seemed grumpy, as if Halloween was a big hassle. But once I tilted my colander back to thank him, his eyes went wide. I remember his mouth hung open for a moment, then he shook himself and his face lit up with a big smile. "You're very welcome," he said. He must have turned off his porch light immediately after we left, because Mom soon noticed him stalking us. He kept his distance, but it was pretty obvious he was skulking along behind trees and bushes and fences. Mom finally got fed up. She told me to stay put while she walked back to confront him. I couldn't make out her words, but her low, angry voice made Mr. O'Connell wilt. He kept shaking his head and apologizing, until I saw him pull out his wallet and flip it open to show her a photograph. Mom's hand flew to her mouth. Then she touched his arm and nodded, and Mr. O'Connell came over to kneel down beside me. Now his smile was a sad one. "You look just like my son," he said. He pressed another chocolate bar into my hand, whispered something, and made me promise not to tell my mother. I was a good boy. I did what he told me. He said I'd be a lucky robot if I kept quiet and ate that one special chocolate bar before any of the other candy he'd given me. And aside from a minor stomachache, I guess I was. But after that night, my luck wasn't so great at making friends. Because after that night, there weren't many other kids left in my neighborhood.